Hello and welcome back to the Aldature campaign. I'm your host and GM Nineveh, and with me are Kathia and Scenarios.
Hey, this is Kathia.
And this is Scenarios.
What was that?
It's one of those nights.
Okay,
So
we're all dead.
yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. It's over. It's tough out there. All right, so this is podcast number something, session something, and I didn't write it down.
Write things down.
So
Don't you take notes?
I do. I have extensive notes, but I didn't write down this.
That was the joke.
So I think it's 53:48.
I'll take your word for that.
Yeah, I think that's right. So I've had a little confusion because if I count through the numbering on Riverside versus what I have written down, I'm off by one on the session count. But I think Riverside has to be correct because it has all the recordings. So I must have missed something. We must have had a 2-part episode where I didn't like part 2, like I didn't like note it. So I think that's what happened anyways. All right, cool. So last time, you guys kind of got out to the Grove site, the Green Rock Grove, and got set up and did some repair work, and then survived the first probing raid from the ice demons. So, which went really well for you. In fact, they don't look that tough at all. Really, is how you feel probably about it. As players, you know that it was easy because your rolls were good. But
and we found out. I think nobody else destroyed one. I believe.
I think we destroyed 3 of them.
Yes,
you destroyed 3. The others destroyed. I think. Yeah, there wasn't much in the way of destruction for the rest of the group.
We're just better than the rest of them.
Well, with 2 Yamalian sides, you don't necessarily expect a lot of quick kills
high damage
over there. Yeah, it's kind of a grind. And then the Beaster Gore side is just like, well, we never closed the melee, so what did you expect?
Melee is for chumps.
Yeah, I mean, if Beaster Gore is kind of all over you, or you're out of range, and if they're all over you, you're probably dying horribly. So that's just kind of the way it goes.
I say that, no offense, cousin.
I know.
All right, so the next day you've had a little time to recover. Obviously, the raid's kind of wait. You're going to get attacked again. That much is obvious. You kind of already knew that. The timing is not like at the same time the next day, but because you did not spend that many magic points, you'll still have gotten them back by now. So, anyways, in the early sort of afternoon, so the sky is still very hazy, still very thickly befogged, But you'll be attacked again by a wave of these horrible ice demons. This time they just charge. They don't try to throw things at you. They just run forward as fast as they can. They don't really make much noise. They just rush madly at you. So they don't emerge until they're pretty close, right? So you're going to get in the melee this round. If they want. They'll hit your wall and stuff, and that might slow them down, but they're going to be on your wall.
Are we armored and all, since we kind of
You should be. You know that these things are coming. You can wear your armor all day. It just kind of sucks. It's not comfortable, but it's not.
Well, at least it's not hot out.
Yeah. Cold sucks too. Less for you because you don't really have a lot of metal except for your helm,
and we know that they're going to appear at close range. I think it's only like 20 meters out or something like that they popped up last time.
You can't see into the fog very well, and they're made of ice, so they're hard to see until they get fairly close. On top of that,
yep. Okay, cool,
sweet. So they come rushing out. So go and make declarations for you, your followers, etc.
How many do we get a read on how many are coming?
Looks like about 5-ish again. You think these are smallish waves?
One each?
One for each of you, yes.
If you want to go, Scenarios. How are we setting this up? Because do we still have that? We kind of still have the chute. I realize it was kind of messed up before, but they aren't gonna. How many people will fit in? Hold that.
The way we've been playing it is it's basically a person across when it's intact. But if you had someone with a spear, they could support that person because of the reach of the spear.
Who's going to be in the center?
I assume probably me.
I was too, but I didn't want to say it. The reason I ask is how are we going to... What is Art Cora has let's see. He has a couple javelins, right? So he can kind of stand to the side and javelin, but after that,
yeah, he's pretty melee oriented, you would say, as a person.
Medium shield, bronze axe. So he could be on the shield on the wall fighting somebody over the wall, but he's not going to be reaching anywhere. So he's just going to be back and forth. Okay.
I mean, yeah, the thing about building choke points, right, is that they're
No, that's fine.
they're kind of a
just want-
two-way
I just-
street.
Yeah. No, I don't have a problem with that. I'm just trying to figure out what everybody's doing.
And Yagana is also a melee baller.
Can we talk? Hey, Sonarios,
Yes.
they're going to close to melee super quick. Do you want me to sit back and try to shoot at them? Because it seems like I only have one round, and they're going to be in melee, and I don't think I'm going to be able to shoot them anymore. And then I'm going to have to switch weapons. Or do you think it makes more sense for me just to start up as with a shield, throw a javelin, and then switch to spear? But everybody else in the group is primary melee, so I don't know.
Yeah, it may be good to have hand-to-hand ready.
But it does take away my major damage dealing rune spell. I can cast speed dart on a javelin, but I can't cast a meteor bow on a javelin. I can't make a meteor javelin.
Yeah.
Next hero quest. I'm gonna ask our GM that too. I mean, am I right? Am I thinking she probably really won't be able to sit back and just shoot at them?
You're unlikely to get more than one round before they're kind of in a press.
And at that point, I have to take a whole round off to grab spear and shield. Okay. I'm going to start with, so my declaration, I am going to throw a javelin that's speed darted if I can cast it. Since they're just showing up, I guess I won't have it. I won't be able to recast because it didn't last that long. And then I will pick up my spear. Likewise, Elendor and Arkora, I believe, both have javelins and will also bow through javelins. Elendor will do that while casting.
Okay, while you're telling me these things for these people, can you give me the strike ranks for them?
Yep, absolutely. So Elendor will throw a javelin on strike rank 2. Will cast Protect 4. Does that have to be before the javelin?
No, I don't think you have to order things like, okay, first spirit magic, then
Yeah.
You know,
So,
it's just
okay.
usually you do, right? Because
Yep.
you're gonna get in
So
melee.
yeah, on strike rank 8, we'll get Protect 4 up. Hold it. Can they pull the sword while casting Protect 4, or is that too much? Drawing a sword. It would technically be one strike rank over.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that like I wouldn't let you fully overlap those, but given what we're doing, that you would already have a hand empty, we'll say at the end of the round.
Yeah, just so we go in the next round ready. All right.
Yeah.
So you got that. While I'm here, Arkora will throw a javelin on strike rank 2 and then grab the pickup axe. What spell would you most likely go for? Is Bear's Strength and Bear's Hide, are those, how many points those cost to cast? I don't have that down.
I think 2.
Did those make sense now for him, or would he probably just cast like a Strength 2 spell on himself or Protection 2 on himself?
You know that you have a bigger fight coming.
Okay.
And you know how much
Yeah.
MP he has.
Okay. Then he will cast Protect 2 on himself, which will
Or
go
you-
off 4.
You
What?
can do Protect 2 with his strengthening crystal. Just a thought.
Oh, thank you. So he can actually go to Protect 4 with the Strengthening Crystal. But I think it only still takes him time to cast Protect 2 and it just boosts him by 2 more.
Yep.
Okay. Are we good?
And then Scenarios will
Well, hold on,
cast.
because
Okay.
hold on. Sorry. Not. I know. I want to get to you too. But I still need the timings for Kathia's actions.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're good.
Speed
Tell me
Dart
what you're gonna do, but yeah, okay.
on Strike Rank 1. Javelin on Strike Rank, I think it's just 2, because it's just as fast as bow. And then just grab Spear, because I can't cast another spell.
Okay, sorry. Now scenarios. Sorry.
Okay. Scenarios is going to cast Protect 5, which I think should take us to strike rank 5. Because
Protect.
5.
What's your deck strike rank? Excuse me.
2.
Okay. So it would be basically take your deck strike rank -1, then add it to the magic points in the spell.
Okay, so take us to 6. So I'll cast Protect 4 then. Otherwise, I don't get to have a chance to strike this turn.
All right, I get you.
And then I'll hit the first one that makes a press on me, basically, is for me.
Oh, in melee. Okay. When would that occur if normally? You know?
It'd normally be on strike rank 7, but it'd be on 12 for this.
Okay, thank you. All right, that's you. And then
Yagana is going to throw up 3 points of shield.
okay, again.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
which I assume is on strike rank 2, right? That's her.
Strike rank 1. Divine magic always happens on strike rank 1.
Okay.
It's no matter
And
how
then-
big it is, whatever, it's just instantaneous.
Then she'll wait to smack something with her mace, and that'll be on strike rank 6 then when she hits. So yeah, the 2-hand mace has a little bit of reach.
Just a touch, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I have one addition. Estar will cast mobility on Kathia on strike
And
rank
that'll
2.
happen at strike rank 2.
Strike
Okay.
rank 2. I went ahead and rolled all the spells just so they're done.
Okay. Hold on.
I'll let you
So
know.
we're gonna start moving into some of that. Okay, so we'll start off the. Hold on, I got it.
Oh, and then Hastia will try to cast strength on me.
Oh yeah,
So-
look at that.
Don't forget your allied spirit.
Okay, that'll happen in 3. Yeah, remember all your resources, guys. I can barely keep track of what I got without. I know you have more load now because you're also running some friendly NPCs. So I
It's
know
okay.
these declarations will take a little time sometimes. Okay, so no, that's right. Okay, interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to. No, we're good. I'm just considering what I'm looking at here. Okay, so they will they charge. They are surprisingly slow, and so they're not going to reach you until the very end of the round.
Good for them.
I'm pointing in them right now. I didn't realize they were that slow. All right, cool. So, they begin their wild charge.
A ways away.
Yes, and you see them off in the distance charging, and then you see them charging, and then you see them charging.
Kind of like the same scene over and over. And
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's get our Monty Pythons out of us. But yeah, it's like that. So the charge begins. The charge continues. You guys can start casting your spells, and we'll just kind of go on strike rank orders. So Shield 3 and Speed Dart were the 2 spells for strike rank 1.
Speed dart went off.
I assume a 57 works for a God Talker.
Yeah,
She's an 18 battle.
it's a divine spell. I didn't know a rune. So, but yeah, it'll work.
Yeah.
It'll work.
Sorry. I'm dumb. Ooh, I like her skill on 2-handed mace.
She has devoted her entire life to being like a dancer and fighter. So she's good at very elegantly crushing people's skulls and bashing their kneecaps in. I respect this a lot. Yeah, it's elegant. The dancing part's elegant. The impact is not. All right, so that's strike rank 1. Strike rank 2. Star's going to cast mobility. How'd that go?
It worked. So I'm
Okay,
fast
great.
now.
Cool. Now the Kathia, Elendor, Arkora set need to throw javelins at targets.
I'll do that.
So, go ahead. What?
There's a roll for Hastia on.
It's a 2-point spell. And
Okay.
it's going to key off your strike rank because she doesn't have an independent physical existence, so it should happen on strike rank 3, I think.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, cool. You're good. Don't worry.
Elendor misses.
This is the way.
She's got a decent skill now, but I rolled an 80 for her. And I rolled an 89 for poor Arkora.
Mm-hmm. Who also, I
that prob-
believe, has a mastery.
No,
We're close.
that hits.
Okay,
It's
okay.
92%.
There we go.
So, Arkora hits one of them in the head. Okay,
Okay,
come on. Let's
nice.
do big damage, Arkora.
It's a lot of pressure.
I know. 8, 9.
9.
8.
Okay.
No, there's
8.
no +1. 8.
No, there's no +1. Okay. So, 8. Okay, so make a roll on the resistance table. for me until you go.
49.
49? That is not going to be good enough.
All right.
Bounce.
Well, Kathia rolls decently. Probably not good enough. Even with bonus. Let's look it up. Because I don't know how good I am with the javelin.
I believe you have a mastery in it.
I do. No, I don't. Hold it. No, I don't. I'm not that good in javelin at all. It's my
no.
shield and spear.
Oh, okay. I thought you were good at it.
Nope. Hey, I got a check in it.
Nice.
Anyhow, I hit
Okay.
with a nice solid hit in the head. Hey, I like this D20, the official RuneQuest.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Well, that's 13.
Okay, that's good. Roll.
Yeah.
What location is this?
Head. But don't
Okay,
worry
yeah,
about
that's
it.
right. You said that.
I rolled a 99.
That's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. All right, so you bounce. Bounce. All right. Those are our Jav attacks. Okay, now on strike rank 3, we can cast strength.
Point 2. Hooray.
Great. Strength goes off. Your buff. Then your protect will go off next.
A 60. So hooray again.
Good job. Magics are up. Okay, this is a strike rank that Yagana would attack, but she is still waiting for them to close. So then Kathia and Arkora will draw their weapons. Following this, Elendor and Arkora will cast their respective protects. Tell me how those do.
It's a protect 2+2, so protection
Yes.
4 off. Elendor failed.
Yeah, that's
Elendor has
yeah,
a rough time.
yeah.
Needs
It's
rituals.
tough. They've been plagued by like poor power gain, and so they've just struggled the whole time
Yep.
with magic, especially. All right, cool. So now at the end of the round, the Halri get to the wall, right? So there's a ditch and wall. They'll have to begin navigating that next turn, but they're in range essentially. Where your opening is, Cenarios, you will be engaged by one. There are a couple more behind it. There are also a couple attempting to scale the walls. Yagana can pick one of the ones scaling the wall to attack.
Okay. So I will roll for Ugana, I guess.
You can roll for yourself or Yagana. You get to pick the order. You're being attacked. She's defending the wall. She's picking a target, but it's up to you.
I'll roll mine first.
Okay, cool.
Well, a 79 hits.
Good, cool, awesome. I guess I should try to parry. Huh? I do parry, but tell me how you do.
I do 11 to the 10.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage resistance, and tell me how you do.
95.
Okay, cool. Everyone's gonna die. Sweet.
I presume.
You have a chance to you had a chance of shattering the spear because the weapons have ice points as well. So, all right, and then he'll attack you back with the long spear that he's carrying. Do you want to roll a parry?
I do. A 71 is a success.
How much HP does your shield have right now?
12. It's a 12-18, but yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. So it's carrying like a two-handed spear, like a long spear, right? And it just like attacks you pretty viciously with it. You parry with your shield. Your shield is wrong. Some damage will pass through to you, but it's gonna like not make it through your armor. Like your arm feels cold, even just where it touched the shield for a moment. Like your hand is cold. Your shield does not take any damage because it had enough. Like the copper ability kept it from being degraded. If that were a wood shield, it'd be weaker right now. So, nice. Okay. So that happened. Now go for Yagana. Tell me how she does.
Well,
Okay, cool. I do parry, but we'll see how it goes.
getting her extra dice because she needs
Mhm.
7, 10 to the 12.
Okay, they have
10 damage
human.
to 12.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Go and roll resistance for me.
50.
50. Okay, so no, the spear absorbs the attack. Go ahead and roll. Nah, that doesn't work like that. Good, we're good. All right. So far, they're hanging in there. Let's see if we kill Yagana for our first round of the second combat. Do you want to roll a parry for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
23.
Is that a special?
If not, it's close. 118. Yes. Barely.
Cool. So we got to consult a table here. Failed attack versus special parry. Defender rolls parrying weapon special damage. Attacking weapons HP is reduced. So roll her special damage.
Be weapon damage and max strength, right?
I'm not. I think so, but I'm gonna look it up because they've changed some things. So I'm already almost there. Okay, so crushing damage. Okay, so crushing damage's special success is double. So you roll weapon damage normally, roll regular damage normally, and then you add max damage bonus.
You get to roll your damage bonus and add max.
Yeah, they're all stronger than they used to be, I think, basically.
Okay. So I automatically add +4.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then roll the rest.
Mhm.
So 10.
Okay,
add
cool.
Snake Eyes in there.
Yeah, that's all right. Roll on the resistance table again.
13.
Okay, that shatters the spear.
Go Auntie.
Nice. So it takes a while to stab at her, and she just smashes the spear down, like, and shatters it. It's cool, neat. So now that Hari is at a disadvantage.
Just roll twice and take the worst.
Yes, yes, it's like that. D&D jokes on the RuneQuest podcast. Get out of here.
Hey, follows up the Monty Python one.
Fair cop. We're doing our best. Okay, so then that's really it. You have one. I need to make a roll for one of them, but it's a secret roll. Okay. So what's going to happen here is that while you're doing other things, one, because you can't attack in time and stuff, one of the Halri is going to get like up the wall, so it's on the wall. Okay, and then we'll go to declarations again.
First,
And if you need description of what's going on, feel free to ask.
I would be curious. Who's closest to the one on the wall out of us
I should just
in front of it?
gonna roll. It
Or
would
the-
be Kathia. Kathia's closest to the one on the wall.
Nice. Is Artcore or Elendor by me? And can we double up on it while the others are still working at getting past the wall?
Okay, so
I'll go with what you tell me. I'll
you
just go with-
can, because it's not that big of a space. My impression is that you guys would be spread out because they're attacking in a spread out kind of line.
Okay.
But they converged into the middle. Like 3 of them converged in the middle, and then 2 of them kind of one on either side just ran for the wall. The one got engaged immediately by Ygana and is being held, like can't really climb while it's getting smacked and stuff. But the other one has scaled the wall, the climb check. So they kind of popped up. Like they're on the wall, but they're not like,
Yep.
you know.
Yep. So how about
Yeah, so you could double up on one if you wanted to. I would say that probably whoever's going to come help you will be a couple strike ranks slower because they need to move to you.
I think Elendor's on my side. Arcora seems to be kind of somebody who cuts loose, so Arcora's probably on
That's
the
probably
other side.
fair. Yeah.
So see it? Yeah. Okay. Should I go and do declarations since I'm here?
Might as well.
Okay. I'm going to cast. Kathia is going to cast Protection 4, which will go off on Strike Rank 4, and then we'll stab that one on Strike Rank 8. Everything's faster.
Mobility is really a very good spell.
It really is. Elendor is going to attempt to cast Protection again, which will go off on, I believe it was Strike Rank 6, and then attack on Strike Rank. I want to make sure.
What sort of protect is this?
To be Protection 4.
Should go off on 5, right? They have a 2.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I did 2 plus 4 instead of doing so I did that wrong. So 5, which means attacks on 11.
Okay.
And on the other side, our core has one that's on the other side of the wall still. Can he reach it with a bronze axe this round?
He could go help
He'll go
Ygana
help
with
someone.
that one. Yeah.
He'll go help Ugana. While he's moving over there, he's going to cast Strength 2. That'll go off on Strike Rank 3. And then he'll attack on 10. And Estar is helpfully going to cast Mobility on Elendor, because Elendor's closest. No, let's do this. Estar knows better. Estar is going to cast Mobility on Sonorius on Strike Rank 2. Sonorius is in the middle of everything. Estar is becoming the support caster.
It makes sense. Okay, cool.
I'm not
So that's
certain.
all-
Demoralize the only other thing to cast. I'm not sure if it'll work on these, so Estar's going for speeding this up more.
Okay, cool. So next up is scenarios. Keep in mind, well, can you go and roll mobility for me, because it will affect when some of this stuff
Yeah.
happens. Okay,
It will
cool.
go off.
All right.
Should I just go ahead and roll? Are you okay if I go ahead and roll the spells?
Yes, but tell me what they do later,
I will.
because I need to take these notes
Just
down.
so it's resolved when I get there.
Okay, so everything that happens after strike rank 2 scenarios, you're going to get a negative, like anything that with a dex built in, you'll subtract 1 from.
Okay. Well, I'm also gonna cast Blade Sharp 4,
Okay,
hopefully.
right.
And then Hostia, I already had this in mind. She's gonna try to cast Coordination.
Which you'll cast on 3, I think.
And then Ygana's gonna bludgeon 4, and then after that we'll both strike who we can in front of us.
Okay, and can you give me the strike ranks for some of this stuff again? So your blade sharp should cast on strike rank 4, because you should have one of those off at this point.
Yeah.
So then you would have when would your axe go?
I would assume it'd go off strike rank 11 or 10 or 11, depending on if Hostia
Go and roll
gets
Hostias
coordination.
for me. Like, since these are going to mess with their strike rank orders, go and roll it for me.
Nope.
Okay, then we know that didn't work. You can subtract the MP, and then you'll go on 11.
So on the fail, I do subtract MB, or
Oh, no, sorry, no, you don't. I apologize.
okay.
Just fumbles.
Just making
Just
sure.
fumbles. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you'll go on 11, and then when will Ygana attack? Like the 7 or something?
No, it'll be 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the way this is going to go is that the mobility we know has already been cast happens, and then our friendly group of dudes with really long spears that they're carrying will get to attack.
Well, 4 and 5.
Yeah, 4 of them. The one with no spear does not get to attack with this spear on account of not having one. But the other ones will. Okay, so the one that is ascended up the wall, so it's standing on the wall. It has a long spear. So they're not as long as a pike, right? But they're long. They're 13 or 14 feet long.
That's long.
Yeah. Okay, so this one's gonna attack. Can you have Elendor make a? That doesn't make sense because they're still running up. You go ahead and make a parry roll for me.
For Kathia. Check.
Okay, so you
Also, I
parried.
succeeded.
That's good. Good job, team. How much damage can your shield take? Okay, so your shield is going to be reduced by 1.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah. So your shield's reduced by 1. Again, you can feel that, like the impact across your shield. You can feel the cold seeping into like your hand or arm, however you're carrying your shield. Like, and it's just like, yeah, that sucks. It doesn't do any damage, but that's just kind of what you feel. Okay, now scenarios. You're gonna have to suffer some of this. Go and make a parry for me. You're being menaced. There's one in front of you. There are a couple behind him, right?
Ooh.
And they have
I didn't
long
think they were
spears.
behind.
So,
I thought they went to the side, you said.
well, they 3 of them went to the gate. 2
Yeah.
of them tried to climb.
Gotcha.
So they converged. The other 2 went to the sides and tried to climb. One of them did climb. One didn't. Yeah. Okay. Scenarios had the first parry go.
Oh, 1.
1. Ooh, that's really good. That's a crit against. Let's gotta go back to our table. Our stupid little table. I need to print these or something. I need I don't know. I need to change my setup so that I can become a more powerful GM. But all right, so we have a normal attack versus a critical parry. You will roll your weapon special damage.
Okay.
Now, shields are crushing weapons, so you'll get the max damage, max strength bonus damage plus the roll damage.
Okay, so it'll be 1d4 plus 1d6 plus 6.
Okay, cool.
11?
Okay, now make a resistance roll.
97?
Okay, unfortunately, no. You had a fairly good chance, but not good enough.
Yep.
Yeah,
Not that good.
No, you need to do I don't know, 20-ish points of damage for that to work. So,
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay, so you batted aside, you're fine. That's good. But you're gonna have to eat a little more of these. Gonna make another parry roll for me.
Okay. Do I reduce it or anything, or you?
You should, but you are in they have long spears that they're attacking past a friend with, but you're in a spot you constructed to be difficult. So instead of reducing you both, I'm just going to say the second attacker doesn't trigger this, the third attacker will. Okay, so
Success?
Okay, cool. Good. Just a regular parry.
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing special will happen there. They need to roll their damage, actually. Okay, so
trying to
again,
finish
you
it.
feel that numbing cold seep through. It surpasses your shield, but does not damage it because, again, the copper. Otherwise, you'd be starting to get wailed on.
Yeah.
So, all right, and then the third attack will incur a parry penalty, but it's as if you had only parried one person.
What is that penalty?
Oh, shoot. Why do you always ask me questions? I don't know. It's 20 or 30. I'm not sure which one. Let me look around. Was it 20? 20.
Well, 60 is below 83, which is subtracting 20, so it's a success.
Very good. Okay. And that's just, again, I need to roll damage and hit location. How much armor do you have on under that shield?
That would be 11 with protection included.
Okay, cool. So you're not going to take any damage, but this time your shield does take some damage. Takes 1 point of damage.
That has never happened before.
Your shield is usually either invulnerable or eating little attacks that can't really hurt the copper. For the record, I'm throwing 1d10 plus this 1. They hit really hard. So, and you know that now. You have sufficient armor that you absorb that blow, but your shield actually is chipped as a line, marring it that it didn't have before.
Well, screw these guys.
That sucks.
Do we think ahead to bring shields with us?
You have never really done so before, and the copper shield is really hard to hurt.
I was thinking for those of us with more normal shields who were told kind of what we were probably get. I won't press the issue. I'm only asking because it just occurred to me. My shield may be scrap.
Maybe if it here's what I'm gonna say. we took some time to do some preparation and stuff. If you guys, I mean, if it's only occurring to you now, it probably didn't occur to your characters, so your shields are going to be that flindered.
Okay.
And to be
That's
fair, you've really never lost a shield before,
I've never used a shield before.
right? So it may not have occurred.
That's fine. I'm not pressing it. Really.
Makes sense, but maybe something to do like next time. Shields are cheap. Cool. And there's probably ways to get these taken care of to some degree, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, cool. So that was all of them. They've done what they can. We'll move on to the next rank. Art Cora's strength would go off. Or not.
It certainly did.
Okay, so it happened. Cool. And then Cenarios, your Blade Sharp 4. Okay, and then Kathia's Protect 4.
Yep.
Okay,
Well,
and
but
then
also Elendor's Protect 4. I guess which comes later. I'm sorry.
yeah, it comes later. So next up, Yagana's Bludgeon 4. Okay, and then Elendor's Protect 4.
Yep, but it goes off. So Elendor has protection up. Yay!
Cool. Kathia, your spear attack would go next. So you guys have been moving in, and you were attacked. Now your spear can attack. You were
Okay.
casting spells and stuff, and now you're ready to actually commit.
Here we go.
Commit some violence.
I get a normal hit.
Okay, they get a normal parry. So roll your damage, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, so 7 points of damage. Still roll percentile,
Roll
right?
percentile, not quite. Yeah, so bounce. So they just parry it. That's
Okay.
cool. All right. Then we'll go to Yagana has a mace attack, so she is got one below her that has lost their spear. Okay, so go and roll her attack.
40 hits.
Okay, they're gonna try to dodge, but their odds are low. Their odds are low. Go ahead and roll. When you roll your hit location, add 10 to it. Since you're elevated, we'll treat it like your cavalry.
So 14.
4.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Take
It
that
happens.
arm off.
Okay, so go and roll all the damage and stuff, and we'll see how it goes.
16.
Okay, to the arm you said. Okay, so go and roll a resistance roll.
65.
16.
Yep.
Damage. You said 60.
So it's 13.
Yeah, that's just enough.
Yay!
Hooray.
Blew the arm up, but the rest of it's still there.
You smash his.
All good.
Yeah, you smash his arm off. His right arm
Hmm.
off, but that's it.
There's no spear and no arm.
But I mean, he loses the 13 from his general HP as well. You can kill these things by smashing enough of them.
Oh, good.
It just takes a while. They're tough. I think generally 3 hit locations smashed will usually end one somewhere around there. 3 or 4. Depends on the hit locations. So next up then, so that one gets smashed. His arm shatters. That's not great for my poor little guy. Next up would be Art Cora's axe attack helping Yagana.
The same one.
Yep.
Means it should have a negative to any defense.
Right. It can't defend itself.
Well, Arcora hits it. Nice, solid, normal hit. Is he also doing 1d10 plus 10, or is he? Just
Yeah,
running
you're
up?
both elevated. You're on the wall above it, and so you have a pretty good height advantage.
He gets the left arm.
Okay, cool, nice.
So let's see what he does here. And he's up to a d6 because of strength. Ooh, nice. And I'm not 13 damage with the axe.
Okay, cool, nice. Go and roll resistance. I think we've determined now that these things have about 13 in their limbs.
Yep.
Or thereabouts.
And I rolled a 62.
Okay, so that fails. So he no-sells that one. He throws his arm up in front of him and just the axe chinks off of it.
He's gonna have a hard time getting that much damage because, unfortunately, the strength spell only takes him up from a 1d4 to 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
He could really use a blade sharp out now, but he doesn't have one.
He turns into a monster when he casts his rune spells and just
But
like doubles his strength and then adds to his size and ends up doing like
But he
ridiculous
can
amounts of
only
damage.
do that in one combat, and this seems like the wrong one.
It's true. It's true. I understand. All right. Scenarios, your axe attack would be next. So you're being menaced by 3. You're holding them off, but you've noticed, they hit really hard.
Oh, my poor shield.
Your force shield.
A 27, I think, is not special.
Okay, so going to roll your damage.
I'm going to double check.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nope.
Okay, cool. So roll your damage and then a resistance roll off that.
Hit location.
Yeah, the hit location isn't strictly necessary this time unless you do like bonkers damage, I suppose. But
7,
okay, that's pretty good. Roll a resistance roll.
37.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so you shatter his spear.
Okay.
That's good.
The green ring plus blade sharp's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, so that happens. You shatter the one in front of you, spear. Now the two behind him still have spears, but he's in worse shape than he used to be. And now Elendor has a sword attack to make, and they were coming to support you. So
So there's a negative to him. All right. So hit 64. This is just normal locations.
Yeah.
Poor Eleanor.
What happened? 3 damage. Roll on the resistance table. You never know.
Maybe 07?
So not quite.
Yeah, I need 05 or less.
Yeah, almost though. All right, so the one that you're fighting is just is standing on top of the wall, so a little higher than you, with a long spear, and it's just kind of keeping you at range.
Yeah.
Like you're able to dart in, but they're pushing you around a bit, and it's hard to get anything done. Cool. All right. Wow, that was the fun times team. So at the end of this round, you guys have learned some things about your respective capabilities. Yeah. They hit really hard. They're hard. They're skilled. That's something you're learning too. They're good with their weapons. They're not, they're not super fast, but they are.
You've taken spears out for 2 of them, right? So nothing else between you and.
Gunna. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. That's good. Hope Elendor and/or I don't get skewered over.
Well,
Don't be that way.
sometimes you got to break a few eggs. All right, let's do declarations the next round, everybody. I thought we'd do both combats tonight, and we were definitely not doing both combats tonight.
We might. Thea's gonna drop Blade Sharp. Elendor's gonna drop Blade Sharp. Cora, I think, is just gonna.
Hold on. Tell me when those things happen.
You're so particular. Okay. Elendor will be on strike rank 7 with Blade Sharp 6, and will swing on 12. Kathia will be Blade Sharp 6 on strike rank 5, and will stab it on strike rank 9. I don't believe there's anything Art Cora could do at this point beyond beat the one in front of him.
Okay, that's fair.
Strike rank 7.
Okay, cool. Scenarios. Or what's that star doing?
Yeah, Estar is actually going to try a demoralize on. Is there one that's coming over kind of unopposed right now?
No. There's you have 2 2-on-1 fights on the wall and a 3-on-1 fight.
Oh, yeah.
And Scenarios is disfavor at the gate.
Estar is going to cast demoralize on the one behind. So hopefully it kind of pulls back since it's not quite as directly in melee. So we'll see that. So that will be strike rank 3.
Okay, cool. Okay, now Scenarios, go.
Okay.
How you feeling over there?
Oh, it's tenser than normal. So I'm going to have Hostia try to cast Coordination. And then right now I'm going to attack on strike rank 6. And then if that, if she doesn't cast it on me, then I'm going to cast it myself after I strike, if that's okay.
Yeah, you're both able to do that. And since you're in communication, you can decide if you need to or not.
Yep. And then Yagana is going to cast Strength and then beat the one forever.
Okay, and Strength will happen on
3.
3, okay. And then the attack would happen on...
That will happen on 9, I believe.
Yeah.
Nope, it'll happen on 8.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Nice. So the network is set up. Okay, so the first thing that's going to happen is that all these Halri with long spears are going to attack.
Does that happen before our spells go off?
Mostly, yes. Actually,
Okay.
It's strike rank 2.
So they're surprisingly quick for being so slow.
Their spears are very long, and their dex is 13, basically. So they have a dex SR of 2, but their spears have a strike rank SR of 0. So yeah, they go, and they're big. Their
How big are
size,
they?
they're like the size of a dark troll. So they're just touching that like 0 SR for size.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're big. They're human shaped, but they're dark troll size. So cool. All right, so they're gonna go. Halri 2 is gonna attack. Okay, so the first 2 attacks we're gonna resolve are the attacks against Scenarios. So
Okay.
Scenarios, the 2 that are behind the leading one are gonna attack you.
Hooray.
How'd you do?
12, special.
Okay, roll your special damage against his weapon.
6.
You add your max strength bonus to that for special damage.
12.
Okay, cool. Then roll resistance. roll.
Resistance. 31.
Okay, you shatter his spear.
Wait, 37.
That's
Does
fine.
that change it?
No, the spear has 12 points, so a 50%. If you do 12, 50% will shatter it. Cool. So you shatter his spear with the parry. You like smack it, like probably. I mean, I don't know. How do you do this? Like you're in a shoot, kind of. You have your shield out.
I think just bashing it against the whichever side of the chute we're on, almost kind of like a backhand.
Makes sense. Yeah. So you catch it, and the sharp angle where you hit against the wall like shatters it into a million little pieces, and it shatters away. And now you've got two standing in front of you with no spears. Good for you. You're winning that
Two
attrition
down.
war. Then the second one will attack you. Now you parry without a penalty here, which is good.
Regular success.
Regular success. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna take it's so. This is what happens. You take 16 points of damage, which is enough to exceed your shield's damage, but not its threshold. Its threshold right now is 17 for being damaged itself. So 5 of those points will go through to your arm. I think your armor should stop that. The problem you have is that this one, and you can see their eyes are like a pale blue, kind of like this is. It sounds silly, but they look like from Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Like the leaders of the undead, like that pale blue eye look that kind of glows. That's what their eyes look like. You see him like narrow his eyes at you. When you shatter this other spear, and when he attacks you, like he lunges through, you parry with your shield. And while the shield doesn't take any damage, his spear encases it with ice.
What?
You're impaled.
Son of a...
So his spear has been thrust through your shield, but it didn't damage it, so it's not like it poked through it. It's just glued to it now with ice. Now the good news is none of the ones in front of you have spears.
Except for this one who has you stuck to a spear.
Right, but his spear is also out of action while it's impaled until he gets it free, which he doesn't appear to want to do.
These guys are the worst.
Okay, so you're both out of commission with your spear and shield respectively until one of you breaks free of the other one, basically is what's happened. Okay. Next up, I need to roll a spear attack at Kathia. Okay. Go ahead and parry for me. Okay.
Just a normal.
Normal attack versus normal parry, so I'll just roll the damage and see how we do. You're gonna take 24 points of damage to the 12. So your parry will move that to your arm. So you'll subtract 11 of that, and then you'll have another 13 to that arm.
Okay, so
I rolled pretty close to max damage on that.
You're okay. So I take 3.
Okay, cool. Yeah, your guys' armor values are high. So
well, and I have protection up.
Yeah,
I do not have a big protection. I only have a protection 4.
That's pretty big. Anything that 4 to 6 range is large, right?
I have 1 hit point left in that arm.
Yes, good for me.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, left arm.
Getting it done. All right. Getting it done. All right.
All right.
Cool. So that's them. Now we'll go to everything else that happens in the round, which is the PCs and their allies. So Scenarios, cast your coordinate.
Hostia fails me again.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
It's okay.
All right. Yagana, cast your strength.
Success.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
A star, cast your demoralize.
Spell goes off.
Okay, go and roll a resistance roll against their power for me.
Yep. 45. And
what's your power?
7.
Okay, that's going to fail, but just barely.
Check.
Yeah. Well, that'll fail. But yeah, I'm sorry. So close. I will tell you close. So
that means they have to have a power of like 19.
They are demons.
Okay. Anyhow.
They're spiritually pretty muscular. Also physically pretty muscular.
Let's stab these things. Or slice them.
Cool. So that goes off. All right. Next up is Scenarios' axe attack.
Hooray.
Okay. So your axe is still free. You can still hack and heal as you please. Now, of note, the one whose spear is stuck to you cannot use it to parry. So something to think about.
Can I reach him or?
Yeah, because you can. So imagine like his spear, like he hits you with it, and now you're stuck to the front of it, probably along the side because he encased it. So like you can still like pull your arm back, you can step forward, you can reach. Like you have a lot of extension. If you wanted to, you could just let go of your shield. You were holding it in a hand grip. You just wouldn't have a shield anymore.
No. Yeah, I'll try to pull this one at me so I can bury my axe and shatter him, hopefully.
Yeah, that's cool. Go for it.
23.
Okay, that's a special, isn't
I'm pretty sure. Yes.
it? So go ahead and do what specials do to this poor guy. He can't really do anything. He's not going to let go of his spear. He can't effectively dodge, and he can't parry.
Checking weapon. So I roll the weapon damage twice and add it together. Since there's only a 1d8 plus 1, that'd be fun.
No.
I think, isn't it?
Your axe should be a 1d8 plus 2.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah,
Adding in the ring throws my math off a little bit.
you're good.
27?
Okay, roll a hit location, and then roll a resistance roll for me.
15, so right arm.
Right arm. Okay.
58.
Yeah, that's gonna shatter that arm.
To get rid of the spear too.
It won't destroy the spear, but he can't. He's holding on to it, right? But he can't attack with it. That was already true.
Shattered the arm. Oh, because it was two-handed spear basically.
It's they're two-handed spears, guys.
Yeah.
They're huge spears that they have to carry two-handed. He can no longer fight with it effectively, even if he got it back, but he can still hold on to it. And as long as neither of you are willing to let go of your weapon, like if you won't let go of your shield and he won't let go of his spear, you're both going to stand there. Something you do know when you hit him, this is just visible because you're close to him. Like he doesn't like losing his arm. It makes him mad. It doesn't appear to hurt him. Like it's not like he doesn't show pain, just anger.
I understand.
So that's the axe attack. Good job. All right, cool. Good job. You guys are making headway. Like, honestly, this is an interesting fight for sure. Kathia, your blade sharp will go off now.
Yep, it did.
Cool. And then we're going to move on to Elendor's blade sharp.
Also went off. Eldor's.
Nice. Okay, now Art Cora will have an axe attack against the one under the wall.
Yeah. Well, look at that. Our core rolled 01.
Hey, look at that. It's great. Cool.
And we're rolling 1d10 plus over there for hit location? Or is it just normal now?
1d10 plus 10. It still hasn't climbed up. You guys are continuing to hack at it. It lost an arm.
He just critted it in the head. Right, 19's ahead, I think.
Yeah, it is.
So, let's see. So he does. Do we roll the damage twice, or is it max plus rolled?
That's a good question. You know, you think we'd know this by now, right?
Well, I haven't used an axe much in this.
That's fair.
Well, did he did special or
Crit. Okay, so you roll. So what it says is, as a special, you roll the damage twice, add it together. As a crit, you just do the max possible damage on that.
Oh dear lord. Oh, and then you roll strength bonus.
Yes.
So 25 to the head.
Okay, cool. Now roll a resistance roll. Why not matter?
59.
I mean, that's gonna do it. So you
Yeah.
shatter it. He shatters that one's head,
Is that enough to stop it?
and that stops it. Yes.
Good job,
Losing
Arcora.
the head, the chest, the abs are immediately.
I didn't know if they worked the same
Destructive.
as humans. Cool. Look at that. A crit for Arcora. I like that.
Destroyed. Good work, team. All right, cool. So that goes off. Okay, so now we're going to go Yagana. The one in front of Yagana is no longer capable.
Can she move over and smack one of the ones in front of Sonora's?
is she able to do that or
She can move over to help you. Again, what you're hampered by are half walls, right? So she can probably help you. She has a long weapon, a great mace or whatever, two-handed mace. So she should be able to help you with that. She'll be a little constrained in how she can attack, but you're not in like a corridor. So
she hits 33?
She have her bludgeon up.
She has it partially up and then has strength up as well.
which one is she swinging at?
The one that was up front that lost its spear first.
Okay, cool. Makes sense.
20
Okay, to the
ass.
Okay, go and roll a resistance roll.
23.
Yep, that'll do it.
So you're down from 3 to 1 suddenly in front of you.
Wait, hold on. I gotta do math things. Abdomen.
Sorry. Didn't mean to curse you there, Sonora's.
No, you're good. You're good. You got it. Sorry, I did the math. I was like, wait, hold on, I gotta think about it. But it's like I'm going in the wrong direction. So you shatter that one's abs. What Yagana does when she hits it in the abdomen is she separates its legs from the rest of its body and then destroys that hip area. So it is still technically alive, but it can't really do anything.
I assume it's not bleeding out, though, from it.
No, it can't.
Little snowflakes.
Yeah.
It's snowing.
at the end of the round, like you can see like it struggles around for a minute, and then you can see you can see like a bleed of like wind and snow and ice particles like kind of like vent out of it, and then it just turns into ice. Like it's just regular ice. It's no longer animated. Cool. Kadia, I think you're up next. You have an attack on the one in front of you.
Cool. I hit with a 95.
Okay, cool. It's gonna try to parry. Okay, roll damage.
Hit it in the head.
Okay. It did parry, so it's just gonna. You're trying to destroy its spear. Yeah, it's giving you guys trouble. These guys have given you trouble. I'm impressed with them.
I'm not surprised. What we know about them. So, where's my D8? There's my. Okay, I need 12.
Okay, good roll. Your resistance.
My percentile. Yeah.
Yep.
89.
Okay, that fails. So you had a coin flip chance. Right. And then next up is Elendor's sword attack at the very end.
Yay. Come on, Eleanor. I set it up for you. Hits. Normal hit.
Go ahead. Parry fails. So because you're ganging up on it.
Does 15 damage.
Okay. To the
Man, to the head again.
Okay.
I swear, I'm rolling the actual one.
I trust you. Go ahead and
I know, but it's kind of 39.
that does it.
Yay! I appreciate the NPCs have taken out everybody so far.
You're not wrong. So
I'm not wrong. So Sonoris has done her job of holding them up at the middle, and that's what she does so well.
All right, so next up, next round. So right now we've got.
May I roll for coordinate?
Did I miss that?
Yep.
Oh, because you had an optional coordinate. I didn't write it down because I didn't. Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. Sorry. I apologize.
Success.
Good job. Okay, sorry. I had written down Hostia's attempt, but I hadn't written yours down because it was conditional. And then I forgot about it because there's about a million things going on. So, good call. Okay, so this fight has been reduced to a spiritless Halri at the gate and a one-armed Halri at the gate.
Yay!
So, the good news you have is that they're pretty slow, so if they try to withdraw, you're going to be able to kind of chase them, so they're going to stand and fight. They're also spirits, so if you break their bodies, they just go back into the spirit world. Their incentives to run are low. So let's do some declarations.
Can Kathia and Elendor help any way? Do you have to climb over the wall to be helpful?
It would, yeah, you'd have to get around behind them kind of at this point, because the way the wall is and the thickness of things, like it's kind of hard to really get in very well.
That's what I pictured.
Especially
get around. I'm sorry. If we get over the wall this round, can we get to him by the end of the round, or will this be next round?
It'd be a next round sort of thing.
All right. So, assuming we look around and we don't see anything else, Thea and Elendor will go outside the wall and go around, work their way around behind.
Yeah, I mean, you can make scan checks, but it's limited.
I'll do scan checks just to make sure there's nothing out. We don't wander out there and get. Okay. Thea made hers. Elendor rolled 67.
Scan written down anywhere for you.
Yeah, I was trying to look.
I can look it up real quick though. I have the receipts.
It really only matters for Elendor so far as did they get a skill check or not.
That'll miss, unfortunately, by about 5 points.
So Kathia makes it.
Okay, yeah. Within your limited field of view, you can't see anything.
Okay. Then I'll climb out. And then Art Cora, if he can help on those in the middle from where he is, he will. But he's just an axe, and I don't know if he can. Otherwise, he's going to do the same thing.
Yeah, he would have to follow. You're just kind of in a tough spot.
No, it's fine. No problem. Makes sense. I'm going to step away real quick because it sounds like we're spinning around, working our way around. So
that's cool. That's a good time for you to do that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Scenarios?
I'm going to smack the more functional one in front of me. We're basically down to the two in front of me, right?
There are two in front of you. One of them is holding a spear that's frozen to your shield, but he's missing an arm. One of them has functional but has no spear.
I'm going to get the guy with a spear.
Okay, cool. And when will that happen? You're pretty
Strike rank 5.
I was going to say you're pretty fast right now with mobility and coordinate on. Okay, cool. And then Yagana?
She'll go after the other one.
Okay, and that'll happen at Mace attack 6. Okay, so just after.
No, 5. Sorry.
Okay.
I think it's reach.
Yeah, it's 2-handed weapon. They're usually pretty long. Something that we don't get to. I've noticed player characters really favor the like one-hand weapon and shield combo, which is fair. But we rarely see two-handed weapons in RuneQuest games. But anyways, that's an aside. We'll talk about that after the round. Okay, so the one with the spear that can't attack with it does nothing. You two will go first. Scenarios will go first
22.
to hit the one in
And
front of you who can't really do anything
Yep.
about it. Cool.
and that's a special
Okay, so you'll do your special damage.
28.
28 to the.
Left and right.
Okay, go for it. Go to roll a resistance roll. Yeah.
41.
Yep, that'll do it. You really just wanted to not roll a 95. So arm's gone.
He got both his arms.
Yep, so his arms are out. His spear is still glued to your shield. He's no longer supporting any of that weight either. So, so you have about, I don't know, 10 feet of spear haft protruding out past you. It's hard to pick up your hand at all. Just the leverage of that is substantial. You can move it around some, but you're having to drag the spear in order to move your shield around. So it's not great. Okay, cool. So now Yagana can attack the other one. A fumble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll on the fumble table for me, bud. So
I don't
fun.
have
Let's see
it.
what happens. It's a D100, and I'll look it up. It's on page 205.
Actually, see, I have it open because I have the special and crit damage open.
Yeah, you're not too far away. 205.
66.
66? No. Okay, that makes sense,
No.
actually. What happens here is that you go and roll the D3.
It comes down to a 2. I rolled a 4.
Cool. That's how long it'll take her unengaged to clear it. So what's happened is you have cut several of these things. There's a lot of like ice shards, snowflakes, like frozen spray, like mist in the air. And like when she moves in, it's right as you're cutting this guy's arm off, and she catches like a spray of like frost to the face, and it's just frozen her eyes partially closed, so she's having a hard time seeing. If she backs off and rubs her face aggressively for a couple rounds, it'll come off. But until then, she's kind of stuck. Okay, so that's the end of that. We'll go to the next round. All right, so I'm just gonna say, guys, at this point, one of them has no weapon, the other one has no arms. You're surrounding them. You will at the start of next round, you'll have them completely surrounded and outnumbered 2-1, even if Yagana backs off to fix her face, basically. So let's just say you've got this handled. You'll be able to smash them down without really having to risk. Like, there's no more risk in this fight. The only risk is that one of you fumbles, and that's not worth rolling through rounds for. Okay, so you finish off those 5. Good job, team. Way to go. That was a good fight. They hit like Mack trucks. I was surprised by how effective that was. I mean, I didn't really hurt anyone very much, but no, you're good.
You almost took my arm out.
That's true, and I damaged Scenarios' shield
And my shield.
and your shield twice. That's easier to do. It's harder to damage the copper shield.
That's true.
I will say, I do like that your guys' immediate combat tactic was like, let's just let Scenarios fight 3-on-1 so that we can double up on the wings.
I didn't think we could really help. I mean,
There wasn't a lot you could do. It was just funny to me that it's like completely acceptable.
I could have climbed outside the wall and shot arrows into them, I guess, from the flanks, the ones in the back.
Maybe. Yeah, it's tricky. But I just think it's funny that it was like, yeah, it's fine. Like, it'll be fine.
We've seen some Sonars do this so many times. We trust her. She's got this under control. She can hold that checkpoint forever.
Once the fight is over, Scenarios, she'll be able to like hack the spear off your shield. So
I know.
So you'll be able to clear that. That's, it's fine. Cool. That fight was about to go badly for you, Scenarios, because I was like, oh, I got the shield, and I've got 2 guys standing there without weapons, so they're just going to grapple her. They were just going to charge you and like grab you.
Ooh,
Yeah, that would have been
Well,
rough.
that would
So they're not super good at it, but
I'm not good at grappling either.
no, that's okay. So there are skills that we kind of were touching on this as we have a little time here as you guys are recovering. So there's obviously no loot, and the only body parts and weapons and stuff are ice. It's not valuable.
I thought they rolled on like table number H.
No, there's no table for this. There's no table for man made entirely of ice with ice weapons. Like they don't have anything. Yeah, there are skills you just don't see, like weapon skills, like grapple, unarmed combat. I don't see those very often. 2-handed weapons are pretty uncommon for player characters. You see them sometimes, but not frequently. Like, I think the shield is it's very attractive in the system.
I mean, in general, shields are very attractive until you got lots and lots of armor.
Yes, absolutely 100%. It's a point of realism in RuneQuest's favor. But yeah, it's hard to walk away from it. I mean, I'm doing it with a shaman, but I'm stupid and deserve to die. So
Don't tip me.
Oh yeah, like it takes a lot. So and for the listeners, while I tease frequently about killing them, I have by far the highest number of lost characters. So
About
I
Feet and
am
Morty.
2 sessions ago in the face-to-face game I'm running.
yes, I just I can be a little cavalier at times. I'm often the guy who gets the group moving and that requires taking risks. So sometimes I lose characters. It's fine. All right, cool. So that fight wraps up. You guys, again, there's nothing here. If you want to spend some magic points fixing any wounds, Scenarios, your shield is damaged. Is there anything?
I don't know if there's anything I can do.
There's very little. The repair skill or spell will not help you here because you only lost 1 point and it reduces the HP by 1 when you cast it. So like,
yeah.
yeah, you can't really fix 1 point of damage like that. I will tell you, this is something you would know. The elves frequently work copper. Your temple works copper. It is perfectly possible to get it repaired, right? But it's not something you're going to be able to do during this adventure. You would be able to do it after the adventure. So, and since it's a solid metal, rune metal shield, like it is worth repairing. Most shields you kind of just replace as they wear down. But this one's worth fixing up. It's just not something you can do right now. So you'll be a little impaired. So right now your values are going to be 11, 11, and still 18 because that half again would round up. So you have 11 points of stopping it from going to you. It still needs to take more than 18 points of damage to further damage the shield.
And I've got a feeling on the next wave I will probably cast Earth Shield. So
I would. I think that makes a certain amount of sense. Probably a good idea. Okay, so we've got about half an hour-ish. I don't think we're going to get through another combat, frankly. So my question to you guys is, do you want to spend some time interacting with the other groups, figuring out what's going on, talking to the elves a little bit, or do you want to start this combat? We can do part of it, and we're not going to finish it. There's no way.
What do you think, Sonaris? I'm very tempted to start the combat because I'm curious what the heck's coming next. We could also interact with the other groups around us.
I don't care. I'm just offering the option. Like, we don't have to stop. We can either start the combat, get through a round or two, and kind of end it at a good place,
Maybe
or you
they'll
guys can
just
chatter. I don't care.
TPK us in the first round.
Hell yeah.
At the very least, we don't have to spend a lot of time. I would go check in with those around us and see how they're doing and make sure, did anybody lose anyone? Are they doing okay?
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's good.
You guys can easily do that. So no. Generally speaking, the amount of damage caused is going to be higher. But Beastagore Party wiped theirs pretty effectively because they're crazy axe murderers. The Yamelians did not kill like all of either group, but they killed some of both groups. Because they're better with spears, they do more damage, so they're able to inflict some losses. Again, there were wounds, but nothing that required like no one died. There's more of that like big shields, protect shield. Some people got hurt, they had to cast some spells, but it's nothing major. So they're faring similarly to your party. The blow by blow, round to round is probably pretty different looking, but the net result was similar.
Well, speaking of healing, I did get healed by Estar.
It makes sense. Yeah, just spend them 3 MPs. So yeah, Estar touches his horn to your wound and it goes away.
Am I the only one that got wounded in our group?
Yeah,
I feel so squishy.
Melee is fun.
embrace the melee.
I don't know. I haven't had a great.
Don't.
I'm in melee.
You have to get into it sometimes. You can't just hang at the back and arch.
I don't.
What, hang back, arch, do a little bit of healing.
Right?
Yeah. And watch.
Gotta do a little more. So it's cool. No, it went well. I think it went well. You just you didn't break a weapon fairly early, so you actually and you don't have like as much armor basically as Scenarios. So
Nope.
Because you got stabbed through your shield. That was also a lucky roll. I rolled pretty close to max damage on a regular hit.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
So
I have a little less armor. I don't have. The thing is, I had as much protection, as much blade sharp up as I can.
right, yeah, you're as tough as you're gonna get.
Yep. I don't have any divine upcasting from that.
Yeah, whereas Scenarios definitely still has another gear or two, like cast shield, cast earth shield.
Yep.
Cool. But that's kind of where you're at. The next day, right? So
We're
you
back
guys
in
will
full magic.
you basically get your magic points back. You won't get rune points back, obviously. Yeah, you have enough time. None of you spent that much magic, so you should be able to get it back. Sometime that evening, you hear once again the sonorous call of that horn, and it's immense. Like again, it's earth shaking. it makes your, like a second heartbeat in your rib cage. Like it just fills the air, even through the sanctify, like the bounds of the shrine of the Aldrayan temple here. Basically, like you can feel it. This time you hear out in the mist, you hear the clatter of icy weapons being struck, right? As they kind of march towards you. You still can't see anything through this mist. You hear, make a listen roll for me. Anybody who cares to.
Care to throw?
Right, but I failed.
Success.
Cora rolled a 50 and Elendor rolled an 84.
Okay, cool. So Cora would make his, but Elendor would not make theirs. Okay, so scenarios. You hear in the distance, like you hear this like clash of like icy spears being probably struck on the ground, like the butts of them. You hear faintly, you hear low animal growls. They sound to you like perhaps bears, but deeper than you're used to hearing. Of note, there are 3 kinds of bear in Dragon Pass. You usually see the black and the brown bears.
Polar
but
bear?
there is a third white bear that lives on the ice of the high mountains.
It's got to be quite a bit different than a real world polar.
They are. Well, they're physically similar. They're like big and tall, but they're not swimmers. They're associated with the cold more than the water.
Good thing I brought my Coca-Cola.
So our Cora hears it as well. Yes, exactly. Our Cora hears it as well and recognizes it.
Oh yeah, that was
So,
kind of
good for
good.
him.
You made
Wow.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I don't want to fight the bears. We're friends with bears.
Oh, can he use that to his advantage? Probably not.
Maybe. Who knows?
Bear hug.
Friends. The other thing that, as this horn call breaks away, you hear those sounds, right? The thumping of spears, the growl of the bears. For some of you whose ears are a little keener, you also hear more feel through the ground, like this steady, like every few seconds you hear like a impact, and you feel it carry through the ground. And it's slowly closing towards you. So ahead of you, in the mist, right as you get to like the edge of visibility and just past it, you see about 20 feet up a pale blue glow. It's small. It gets brighter as it approaches. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go into early decoration. You are aware that you're being attacked. You cannot see your foes right now, but you can hear them out in the mist. Go ahead and make some declarations for me, but not all at once.
I'm reading a spell.
You're good. I'm just
Shield. Oh, wait.
Hey, Sonaris, I'm going to ask you the same question I did last time. Do you think it makes any sense for me to hold back where I can try to inflict additional damage on things? Or do you think just go to melee?
I hope they're helpful, but I have a feeling a few well-placed meteor bow strikes may actually be good.
I'll do that. I'll kind of hang back. I picture us having a little high ground where I can shoot over the top of you guys. So I will hang back and prepare that. I'm going to go ahead. When I hear the sound, I'm going to go ahead and put up protection, and Estar is going to go ahead and cast mobility on me before they arrive, if that's okay.
Yeah, you would have a round here to cast. I mean, that's basically what we're doing is casting magics.
Likewise, Elendor and Art Cora are going to... Elendor is going to put up protection, and that if we have that bonus round ahead of time.
Here's what I'll say. Everybody spend 1 round casting whatever spells you can cast in a round, and the next round will be for reals.
Okay, because we heard the sound. It's not like they were taking time. It would have seemed like there's a time when we could.
Yeah,
cast.
there's a window to cast a round of spells that aren't on the initiative tracker, and then you'll need to do the rest of it on the tracker.
Is our core strength 2 strength spells stacked?
Yeah, I mean, so his bear strength will double his natural strength, and then the strength spell will add the 8 on top of it.
So he would end up being like a 2d6 strength bonus then?
With that, yes. If he also casts his bear's hide skill, it'll go up to 3d6 because that improves his size as well.
And does that take all of his rune points to cast those? Oh no, and can cast
pretty
claws.
close. Hold on,
I can go look it up.
I don't know that he benefits from casting claws. He might, but yeah, that would basically cast. It costs 3 for the skin and 2 for the strength, so that would eat all of his rune points.
Is that?
That's what he did when he went into the camp. Yeah.
Let's do that. Where's the bear's hide? I don't see bear skin. I guess they call it. Okay, it's fine.
I might have written the wrong thing. It's
You're
bear's hide
okay.
in the book.
I kind of like that. And it gives him 4 AP.
Yeah.
So he'll cast bear's hide 1 round and bear's strength, and then I guess I'll have to cast strength, and protect. He doesn't have time to cast everything he needs to cast here.
That's how it goes. some of the casting has to happen in combat. It's just how it is.
I think he's gonna put his protection up first, just to get that going, and he can boost it.
Who is this?
Art core.
So let's, like I said, guys, just tell me what you're doing, and then for that free round of casting, which is like a spell, basically, and then cast them, and then we'll go into the tracker.
Okay. Well, Scenarios successfully cast Coordination, and Hostia failed to cast Mobility.
Okay, it's becoming a theme.
Yep, and then Yagana cast Bludgeon 6.
Okay.
Are you ready for me? Okay, so I put protection 4 up, and Estar put mobility on me. So I'm
cool.
Dex strike rank 0 now.
Okay, and Elendor.
Elendor put up protection 4, went off.
Okay, makes
And
sense.
Art Cora put up protection, effectively 4, 2, 4.
Okay, got it.
And it went off.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to declarations. Who wants to start making declarations?
Can we see what's coming in?
You can see that glow high up in the air.
Do we know what that is?
Probably not, but it's meant to be ominous. So,
does it seem like an actual creature?
The only thing you can see is the glow. You can't tell otherwise.
I can give you. Elendor is going to go for Blade Sharp. Well, Elendor can cast Blade Sharp and then still throw a javelin as they come in. They close to melee. Art Core is going to cast Strength.
Hold on. Give me strike rings for these. These are happening on the tracker.
I'm sorry. Blade Sharp is 7 for Elendor. Art Cora, Strength is 3.
Remember, these declarations aren't supposed to bind you, but tell me when their attacks are going to go off too. But you can always say something like, I'll shoot at the first threat, or what looks like the biggest threat. Like you have some options there. But when does Elendor's throw go? When does Art Cora's throw go?
Elendor's throw is 2 strike ranks later. Both of them are 2 strike ranks later. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively put up, because I assume I can leave it up if I don't see anything to shoot. I'm going to put up a shooting star 2 and shoot at the first good target of opportunity that pops up. That will go off strike rank 1. I can actually shoot then on strike rank 1.
Yeah, Meteor Bow would cover that. So.
I can shoot again on strike rank 6 and again on 11. Am I allowed to shoot 3 times in one round?
As long as you started loaded. So yeah, I mean you can.
I'm not going to, because I'd like to shoot at the beginning of the next round. So, and that strike rank, that mobility makes me really nasty speed wise.
Yeah, so you don't want to shoot on strike rank 11?
No, because I'd rather just be ready to shoot at the very beginning of it. Actually, no. No, because I'll be able to cast a spell. Nope. I want to just knock and ready.
The only thing you have is that you cast Meteor Bow on an arrow. So if you don't have an arrow ready, it won't go off on strike rank 1. It'll go off when your arrow is ready.
That's why I'm going to wait. That way I can cast again and fire at the very beginning of the round.
Now, scenarios. Or hold on.
Yes.
I keep making the same mistake. What's a star doing real quick? I apologize.
Actually, I'm not Actually, go ahead and Estar will cast mobility on Sonarius again. Strike rank.
Now Sonarius. Sorry, I keep forgetting Estar.
Okay, I will cast Protect.
Okay.
And now that I'm at Dex 4, that'd be that'd take effective strike rank 5, right?
For Protect
5. Now that I'm at Dex strike rank 1.
It would take place at.
No, never mind. I'm casting Earth Shield. Never mind, casting Earth Shield.
Okay.
I thought you're
going to cast Earth Shield on strike rank 1. Okay.
I did coordination to start reducing my strike rank. And then
how many ruin points you have. Don't forget multi-spell, because I'll let you put up multiple things in one round. You may not have enough ruin points yet to do that.
It's not really worth it right now. It might be.
And then
but I'm not going to tell you.
Hostia will try to throw up Protection 5.
Okay.
And then Yagana will throw up 5 points of shield. And then both she and I will be ready to smack whatever gets closest.
So you don't want to have a javelin?
No, because the whole readying thing.
I get you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I didn't say that for... oh, no, because I'm shooting. Never mind. I'll shut up.
You do have one advantage here. Which is that one. Okay, so we're going to go into combat now, guys. I think your declarations are good. Okay, so first of all, cast your spells that go off on strike rank 1. So Meteor bow, shield.
Sonarius, you have mobility on you, so reduce all your combat strike ranks by 1. Yes, meteor bow goes off, which gives me a check. Well, I don't. That goes off fire, so I'm not bothering with the check.
He really can't raise it without a hero quest or something weird at this point. Okay, cool. So scenarios and Ugana.
First shield went off.
Okay, good.
So now I have infinite shield hit points.
Infinite HP. Yeah, you've got the infinite HP hack running. So.
And then shield 5 went off for Ugana.
Makes sense. Okay, so you're all very tough. Okay, so a few things happen.
I want to mention one other thing just because to remind Sonarius. So I'm going to call on my fire to my bow.
Right, you will do that the first time you shoot.
Okay.
Okay, and same thing with axes or whatever. You will augment a thing that you're doing when you do it. But yeah, I would assume you're doing your augments. Okay, so that's your guys' actions happen on strike rank 1. That stuff happens. You cast meteor bow. You cast your spells. Another thing happens, which is that around the camp, to either side of you, but you quickly see it envelop the camp. Like the sun is out. It's evening time, and you see the rays of the sun intensify their glare over several seconds, right? And they burn away most of this mist and fog.
Hey, so the Yamelian?
The Yamelians are casting Cloud Clear.
Yay! Good job. You gotta use those rune points for something.
They can cast Shield now, to substantially reduce the amount of fog in the area. So they burned away a lot of it. You can suddenly see a lot further. A couple things happen with this. One, you can see now the Halri earlier than they expected to be seen. So you get around to shooting, basically. They're going to start charging forward. The other thing is that large glow 20 feet up that you see, that pale blue glow, is resolved in the form of a massive frost giant. So it's about 20 feet tall. It has blue glowing eyes. It is carrying, it's armed a lot like the smaller Halri, but it's certainly greater than them. So it's carrying a giant maul instead of a spear. It still has a lot of the pale blue glowing eyes, icicles for hair and beard. Wearing no armor, skin looks like frosted solid ice. There's flakes of snow whirling around him. The ground shakes with every step. That's what you're feeling early. So he's massive. Yeah.
Is it going to be a round before he gets here?
Yeah, he won't get here right away. You have a round of shooting, and then he'll start engaging next round. So that's what's happening. So you can see more than you were expecting to. You catch them out a little bit. Yamelians are awesome. Yay. Sort of. But he's got other stuff. You can see a giant, like a mammoth horn, kind of carried on his hip and back. He's got some other stuff. He's wearing a big ring that has a bear skull on it. Things like that. He's got a bronze circlet as well, like around his head.
Treasure.
So you can see those things. They're very visible, though. And then, yeah, you can start doing stuff. So, Kathia, I assume you're going to shoot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a special for my boost.
Okay. Sonarius, what were you saying?
No, I was saying do it.
Okay. Got it.
Am I going to shoot the giant, or do you want me to shoot one of the others? I've only got 2 up right now.
It is whatever you think is best use of your divine magic.
Well, next round I can drop a 4. The good thing is divine magic, doesn't matter how many points you drop, it's still strike rank 1.
Yeah, okay. For the record here, what you're seeing in front of you is this giant, right? Scattered out around him are 7 of the Halri, the regular ice demons. There are also, running forward with them are 3 of the great white bears from the ice shield on the what's the word? Up on Wintertop. There are white bears. They came down from there. That's probably where he's from, you would think. So of those targets, what do you want to shoot?
I'm going to shoot one of the bear.
I just immediately kick the dog. Got it.
Well, they're coming in, right?
Yeah, they're coming in too. They're ranging they're on all fours. They're
I feel like those are the ones I have the best chance of hurting right away with
that's probably true.
Disrupting before they get here. So I don't know if you heard, I got a special, which I believe is 30% boost. First one hits. Hit location 11. You'll have to look them up because I don't know them off the top.
No, I am. It's fine. I've got the best area open, so we're good.
Okay. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. We'll take the right foreleg out.
Second one, hit location 12.
Okay, that's the right foreleg again, so it'll just carry into the forequarter.
Okay, 12 points of damage.
Won't quite take that out, actually.
Then I hit 18 for 9.
Okay.
And then 5 for 12.
The third shot was a headshot, which killed it from general HP damage.
Okay. So I've reduced them by 1.
They're down a bear.
They're down.
All right, so you mercilessly murder a bear. Good job, team.
Supper.
All right, so that happens. Cool. So you unleash the power of the meteor bow into one of the white bears, and it dies. It gets peppered pretty strongly across its front half of the body and goes down. So cool. All right. Next up, Cora casts strength.
Okay. It goes off. 16. So Cora is strong.
Okay, cool. And then Scenarios casts protect.
It's actually Hastia doing that.
Nope. Yeah. Just it's on your tracker.
She's going to be put in Allied Spirit Jail.
She's doing her best.
She's strong.
She's more of an advisor than a combat buff.
I know.
It's probably her.
If I was casting Glamour, she'd probably be critting it. So
Right. Cool. All right, so she's doing her best, but it doesn't quite work out for you. Okay, Cora can make a javelin attack at one of these. The be aware, thrown weapons, however, are going to be at like half skill because it's kind of a far shot.
Okay.
So
yeah, it doesn't make that. He rolls a 67. So he throws a javelin. It would be a nice shot, but it's too far out.
too far. That makes sense.
Elendor also has a throw somewhere in here, but
It's later because the blade sharp is much longer casting. But yeah, so your bow will go off next. Actually, your second shot.
All right.
Your regular shot.
I'm going to shoot at. I think I'll just shift over to whatever's closest. If it's bear,
Probably
that
one of
makes
the Hori.
sense. Okay, I'll shoot one of the Hori. Well, I got a normal hit. So anyhow, I do 2 points of damage. Hey, let's roll percentile.
You never know.
Oh,
What
hit location.
hit location? That matters because they have different HP.
Right leg.
Okay.
I rolled 4.
Yeah, that does it. I mean, a 5 always works.
No
Cool. So right leg out.
So it's no longer coming forward due to the weakest arrow shot I could ever make. But I found
Right. You hit it at the
not
exact.
frozen properly.
Right. You tagged it on just the very forward leading point of a crystal matrix, and it just shattered. Like you're like, oh, huh. So it drops. It'll try to move forward, but it's gonna struggle.
I dubbed that one Snowfall.
Rough. That's rough. All right. Now Elendor will cast and then throw a javelin.
Elendor succeeded in casting. Yay, Elendor's doing good. All right, is it half for javelin too?
Yeah. I mean, they're coming forward, but they're slow, and so
Let's see, rolled a 34. How bad is Elendor? Hey, that hits.
nice.
Yay!
Okay. So roll hit location and damage.
I assume this is a Hastia.
Say again.
I assume it's Hastia. I said your what are these things called?
Hori.
The ice Hori.
Yeah.
I came up with the right first letter and messed the rest up. Give me a break.
I was like, what?
Right leg.
Okay, cool.
Hitting the right leg. 4. Sorry about that.
Now this makes sense. These are falling shots, so like I would expect the thrown attacks to hit low because they're at
No,
the edge of the
I meant
ranges.
sorry about mixing the characters up. Yeah. 10 points of damage. to the
Okay,
right
pretty
leg.
good. Pretty good. Roll resistance roll.
71.
71.
Yeah.
Okay, that barely makes it. You needed a 70 or better. Yeah, so are you? Oh, I'm stupid. You're right. You're rolling low. My apologies. It does not make it. Way to go, Katia, with that honesty. Yeah, you're trying to roll low. Yep. Okay, cool. So yeah, there you go. All right.
Poor Elendor.
They do their best, but it's
Well,
been a struggle
Elendor
for
got
them.
both spells up on the first round roll this time.
Cool. Okay, so we have finished round 1. Round 2, which we're not going to do tonight. We'll do next time. But you've gotten off your like free round basically. That you're prepped up. Make sure you note everything down, guys. The
Have it
things
down.
you spent, things that are currently active, like make sure those are written down somewhere where you can find it again because it's going to matter in the next session. And we'll pick up this fight because there's still a lot of fight left. But that's as far as we've gotten. So we will see you all in the next one.